Madam Co-Chair and members, this is a request to approve submission of a federal grant application to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in the amount of up to $1.4 million over 30 months to support youth homelessness system improvements.
And the goals of this particular grant program are to create and build capacity for youth action boards so that we can hear their voice, collecting and using data on at-risk youth and youth experiencing homelessness, developing strong leaders within a community, and improving the coordination, communication, operation, and administration of homeless assistance projects to better serve youths in Oregon, including prevention and diversion strategies.
So, of course, youth homelessness is a grave concern for all of us. It struck me, though, that none of this money can actually be used to provide housing or services to youth.
Yes, thank you, Representative Goodwin.
That's the problem we're trying to solve, and it feels like we're still working around it and not really going directly to it.
Yes, I appreciate the question. As you all may be aware, there was a historic investment in this program in the last biennium that we are still implementing now. So those funds are being used directly to provide services. Unfortunately, this particular grant opportunity did not have additional funds in that category. So we are using the existing funds that we have been allocated to serve youth and to provide housing as best as we can with the resources that we have been granted through the legislative process.
Senate Bill 5506 appropriated funding to Oregon Department of Human Services that allowed the agency to partner with Multnomah County to transition into community housing 300 individuals who were seeking asylum in the United States and living at the ODHS-operated Welcome Center.
At the Welcome Center, there were people from the continent of Africa, Afghans, Afghanistan, and neighboring nations, Latin America, Cuba, and Haiti. The new arrival services infrastructure in Oregon has not been fully developed or fully equipped to support all new arrivals. But Senate Bill 5506 allowed us to provide essential services and supports needed by new arrivals who lived at the Welcome Center and to those who visited the Welcome Center during our weekly resource pop-ups. Without the needed infrastructure, new arrivals will be drifting through our communities, seeking essential services to meet their basic needs. People also had access to culturally specific food, medical care, English learning classes, school enrollment through the McKinney-Vento homeless program for children and teens 3 to 18. Community colleges enrolled them in English learning classes and other types of classes for trades. Bus passes were provided. Twice, a community partner provided Visa gift cards and other key supports. The See No Stranger program also provided 15 to 40 hours of case management services for each household that was served by December 31st. 100% of those households received basic income by the end of January this year. The See No Stranger Project and community-based organizations, as you can see on this slide, provided an array of services and support. Cultural orientation, critical support. Obtaining household supplies, including beds for every household. Employment assistance, mentoring, and coaching. Multnomah County and its CBOs have requested to continue their work through June 30th of 2024. They can finish this good work that you all funded without additional funding.
I'm just wondering about how this bumps Oregonians from critical housing. Do we have the capacity?
There are key differences between the people who are coming to this country as immigrants, refugees, and asylees, and the people, the homeless population in Oregon. Currently, the governor has a major investment in housing to try to deal with the homelessness and houselessness situation in Oregon. And our hope is that both populations will be served.